Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
To view this video, please enable JavaScript and consider upgrading to a web browser that supports HTML5 video. Fans have flooded Martha Kearney with love after she signed off from BBC Radio 4's Today program for the last time today. The broadcaster, 66, said she was hugely excited to move to the world of nature shows as she steps away from news. The Irish journalist, who has helmed the station's flagship morning news program for 6 years, is set to host a new interview series, titled This Natural Life, for Radio 4. Oscar-winning actress Cate Blanchett will be her first guest on the show, which will celebrate nature and the power of the natural world. Kearney said, "After more than 4 decades in the news jungle, I'm escaping to the wild world of nature programs. I'm hugely excited to be sharing my own passion with some fascinating guests in my new series This Natural Life. Of course I will miss being at the heart of breaking stories, our amazing production team and all the listeners who say they wake up with me. The 3 a.m. alarm call, not so much." Listeners have taken to social media with their appreciation for Martha's work. As Antonia Seeger wrote, "Martha is an amazing broadcaster and journalist. Very sad to lose her from today, but excited to hear the new nature venture. Not a dry eye in the house," wrote Daniel Slipper, while Eric Palin said, "Thank you, Martha." Eamon McGurk called her a class act, while Today program editor Owenna Griffiths said, "Last morning on at BBC R4 Today for at Martha Kearney before she heads off to new projects on at BBC Radio 4. She's a tenacious journalist, wonderful colleague and fellow cold water swimmer. You'll be missed, Martha." In the new interview series, Kearney will explore how nature has become an important part of the guest's life. Alongside Blanchett, her first guests include wildlife cameraman and Strictly star Hamza Yassin, actor and director Martin Clunes, chef Hugh Fearnley-Whittingstall and nature writer Richard Mabey. Kearney will also showcase her own love of the outside world, having previously presented several nature programs, including The Wonder of Bees and The Great Butterfly Adventure. She will also begin presenting episodes of BBC Radio 4's Open Country this spring. BBC Radio 4 controller and director of speech Mohit Bakaya said, "Martha is a brilliant journalist and presenter, who has navigated us through important news stories over the years, and led Radio 4's coverage for significant national events, including the Queen's funeral and King's coronation. I am delighted that she is staying with Radio 4, bringing her considerable knowledge, passion and experience of the natural world to Open Country and our exciting new interview show, This Natural Life." Editor of the Today program, Owenna Griffiths, added, "It's been my great privilege to be Martha's editor both at The World at One and Today. She's a journalist with great tenacity, insight and a wonderfully broad range of interests. Above all, she's a warm and generous colleague who will be missed by me and the team." Before she began her time on the Today program, Kearney was the first female presenter on Radio 4's The World at One, a program exploring current affairs. This followed 7 years as Newsnight's political editor, and over the years she has interviewed prime ministers, including Margaret Thatcher and Rishi Sunak, and has covered several U.S. elections. Strictly star blasts BBC for edited footage after vile training video sparks outrage. EastEnders confirms Jane's love interest, and it's a past character we know very well. BBC confirms return of nostalgic 80s game shows. Strictly Come Dancing can't possibly go ahead in 2024. The Dublin-born journalist began her career in radio as a phone-in operator at LBC/IRN Radio in London before she eventually joined the BBC's Current Affairs series On the Record in 1988. She was a regular presenter of Radio 4's Woman's Hour from 1998 to 2007 and interviewed celebrities including Amy Winehouse, Hilary Mantel, Courtney Love and Jane Fonda. She has also won multiple awards, including the Television and Radio Industries Club, Trick, Awards Radio Presenter of the Year. This Natural Life is a BBC Audio Bristol production for BBC Radio 4 and BBC Sounds. More, BBC Morning Live's Rav Wilding dating co-star A.